Good morning, folks. So, well, I say good morning, it's almost lunchtime. So we've decided this morning...
Lunchtime.
Yeah, good lunchtime. We've decided this morning to chill out a bit. So today was going to be our non-park day, but we did get a reservation, so we were going to go in this evening. Today was going to be our non-park day, and today we were going to have a day swimming by the pool.
Getting wet.
You know, a lovely day, going around village nature, pop in this afternoon to do a quick bit of shopping, up to Elshan, that sort of thing, in Belgium, Europe, and then the evening in the park. My swimming day. Let me just turn you around here. Yeah, I could swim on the balcony, or... And this has been going virtually all... Oh, that was the door creaking, not Gary. It's been raining virtually all night, all morning, and it's getting heavier and heavier and heavier. So, change of plan. You know, you have to go with the flow. Excuse the wet hair again, by the way. Go with the flow. We're swapping things around. We've just taken it really easy this morning. Sort of just potted around, really. Sat and had a coffee. Watched a bit of Sky News. Poor people stuck on a submarine. And, you know, just chilled out a bit. We're now going to go up to Belgium, Europe. We're going to do it that way round. And it says the rain should stop about 4 or 5 o'clock. So if it does, and it's still okay for us to go swimming, then we'll go swimming. If not, we will go into the parks and we'll do the whole afternoon in the park, afternoon, evening in the park, and swap it round so that tomorrow we have a swim day and then afternoon, evening in the park, and we'll do it that way. So
it's quite impressive though, it's like tropical rainforest.
Yeah.
Without the frogs.
Yeah, I'm
There
glad.
are a few frogs, a cool one, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad we went for a walk last night to actually look around, because Gary said, oh, we'll do it in the morning, and I said, no, let's do it tonight, let's just do it now while we're here. So I'm really glad, because otherwise we wouldn't have been doing it this morning. But a bit of diversity. Anyway, Gary's offered to be a very gallant man, haven't you? Makes a change. But the car is parked a reasonable distance away, so we've only got one umbrella. We've got 2 raincoats and 1 umbrella. He doesn't want me to wear a raincoat because then he said it's going to sit all soggy in the car, and it will...
Because your bum looks big in it.
And all the condensation will steam up my car. Well, actually it's my car, but you know. So he has offered to take the 1 umbrella and walk to the car and then drive.
Take the 1 umbrella, give it to you and send you off.
Yeah, and then he's going to get the car and pull up outside so that I can be finishing up, locking up, and then I can come out to him. So, off you go, toodle pip.
Yeah. We're going out. Could be some time.
Yeah. See you later. Yeah, so it is very wet, but it's quite refreshing though, because it's been so hot and humid. And as we're going to be in an indoor shopping centre, it doesn't really matter. So we'll catch you later. So we're in Belgium, Europe now, and we're just going to give you a quick look round at some of the shops. We're not going to do loads of filming, but there's some really cool shops here. Behind us is a shop called Fnac, F-N-A-C. It's really good. It's got lounge flies, Funko Pops, Lego, obviously all your electricals, camera equipment, all that kind of thing, books and games and that, but it's a really, really good, yeah, something like that, but it's really good. Anyway, we'll give you a quick look around so you can see the sort of thing that's here. So this is the food court, and downstairs from the food court is the Sea Life Centre. So you can go into the Sea Life Centre down here. Today I think there's lots and lots of school trips going there. But you've got places here like Brioche Dorée where you can have like baguettes and such like. You've got Chinese restaurants, Indian restaurants. You've got the Factory & Co, that's brilliant. Nice burgers and really, really nice cheesecakes in there. There's a little carousel at the very end, which has got a sort of a nautilus on it that Gary quite likes. And so this is basically the food court. This is really nice in here. They do nice loaded fries as well. So if you go out of this entrance here, it takes you through there to the design village, the La Vallée Village, which we used to go to. We're not really into designer clothes, so don't really go there. So down here you've got McDonald's and burritos. There's a really nice fish restaurant at the end. On the other side you've got a steak place and a pizza and pasta, and a Paul's, which does obviously sandwiches, baguettes, really nice cakes and things. So you've got a Nespresso shop here. Etam, it's a blast from the past. Apple Store, Zara. There's a lot of English names that we know. Just to give you a rough idea of the sort of thing that's here, really. Levi's store. Chaise Longue, we quite like that one. Paris mascot for the Olympic Games for next year, and the Paralympic one. Very cool shop, this one. Loads of like weird and wonderful things in here. I've just had a little massage over there. Starting to brighten up, so I think maybe the rain's stopping, so that might be good for this afternoon. This place is quite big. I've got Pull and Bear over there. This is a new bit that was built only a year or so before the pandemic. This never used to be here when we first came here, but you've got a massive Primark at the end there. You've got a store there that sells lots of Loungefly and Funkos and things. Obviously got H&M. There's a Uniqlo, Bershka. There's lots of really, really good shops in here. Yeah. And in the middle you've got some food court bits that sell like cakes and sandwiches and brioche, all that kind of thing. And this is downstairs. There's a really good shop here called Kiabi that actually does some really nice clothes. And just here, on this side here, is Auchan, which is enormous. Big supermarket, a bit like a Walmart for those who've been to America. So we've stopped in Brioche Story. Gary has got, have you got Gary? Coconut flan and a latte. I have got a Nutella muffin. I actually really wanted an apple slice, but Gary's been very awkward, couldn't make his mind up where he wanted to stop, so we've ended up here.
You're a nightmare.
He is a nightmare. He has been an absolute nightmare. He really has, haven't you? Basically, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. And the sun's come out, so we'll have to see if we can go back and have a splash in the pool. So we're now in Auchan. Well, we got told off for filming before, so we're going to try and film but without anyone seeing us on the phone.
Yeah, we are deep undercover.
Yeah.
Undercover. Recognise it?
They also have a big Disney bit in Auchan, and the toys and things in here are much cheaper than in the park. So it might be worth, if you've got little ones you need to buy something for, come and get them something from here instead. And a Lorien outfit. Oh look, Giant Stitch is 30% off. I don't know how much he would have been normally, an Angel, but that is enormous. Oh. So the large Stitch was €139, 30% off, and it was enormous. So the lights have just all gone out. There's a power cut. And I've lost Gary. I bet he's somewhere panicking. I better go and find him. He'll be like a lost little boy. All the tills have gone down, all the lights have gone out. Where's Gary? Oh, I really can't find Gary. He's going to be really panicking. See if I can find him. Lights are back on and I found Gary.
Yep.
Was you okay? Did you cope?
Yeah, I was. I was just looking at a bottle of full GC40 and the lights went out.
You have to speak up because it won't pick it up otherwise.
I was just looking at a nice
No,
model.
no, you don't whisper and get closer. You speak louder.
No, I was looking at a model of a full GC40 and the lights went out and I couldn't find you. I was just looking at this shiny white hair.
So we're now going down on the travelator to the ground floor, which is where all the food is. And this place is so big, you really need to spend a day in here. It is a bit like a big Walmart. They have some amazing fresh produce here. I mean, just look at all these cheeses. Loads of them. Oh, look at all these cheeses. And the fish, fresh fish. size are those spring onions? Very large watermelons. And then you also have some really nice bakery bits as well. Go and get some. You can go and get some. So we've got back from our supermarket sweep. Gary kept getting things and leaving everything in the car, and we decided we bought ourselves a rotisserie chicken and some salad and stuff, and Gary had his in about 6 sittings, didn't you? Oh. Because every time he sat down to eat, he remembered something else he'd left in the car or something else he'd done, and he just had to keep going back and forward to the car.
The first thing was the bags.
Yeah,
bags. We packed loads of shopping bags.
Yeah.
Before we came out, so we didn't have to buy some more when we went shopping. So I filled the back of the car up in a little cubby hole with our shopping bags. Then we got a shopping trolley full of shopping, and then realised all the bags were still in the car, which was about a mile away. Yeah, and I bought some macarons which needed to go in the fridge, and Gary said, and I wanted to keep them from getting squashed, so Gary said, oh, we'll put them in this little cubby hole, and I said, well, don't forget them there. Oh, and he made a joke, oh, we'll probably forget them and they'll stay there for a week. They'll be there for a week, and next time I see them they'll be furry.
And we sat down to eat, and I went, where's the macarons? Oh, still in the cubby hole. Yeah. So then you had to go back and get them. Oh, it's just been one thing after another.
Where's your rucksack?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's in the car as
yeah,
well, so go back and get that as well.
Anyway, we've had that. We've had to get a bit of a freshen up, and we're now going into the park. We literally have just it's under 2 hours left before it closes, but we thought we'd just pop in and see what we can do. We were going to try and do our tax thing tonight because we're not overly sure. It says 3 days. Now we're not sure if that's 3 days of receipts, like 3 days in a row, and you have to do it on the 3rd day, or whether it's just 3 days of receipts and then you can do it after that. So we're going to have to ask because we just don't know. Because if it's 3 days of receipts and you have to do it on the 3rd day, then we need to do it tonight. I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, I'm sporting my Haunted Mansion ears tonight. You can see them. And I made these and they light up. So I do feel I need to go on Haunted Mansion when it's dark tonight and light them up and see what happens. What? I've put lights in them, so you switch it on and then they glow in the dark. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to put you away for a minute because my arm's aching and Gary's walking fast and I'm getting out of breath. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Gary can leave it somewhere.
Probably, yeah. Is it there?
Well, don't laugh. I just said to him, "Have you got everything?" Because we got out of the car, and he's like, "Yeah." "You sure?" "Yeah." And he walked away, and I said to him, "Gary, you're going to go and lock the car?" "Oh yeah."
I think it's the beginning of the end.
Yeah. He's lost it. He's lost the plot. Right. Oh, your mates are there with their €1. mean, who buys those things?
I pay €1 for the actual hotel.
Yeah. It's always us, isn't it? So we get in the queue. There's only one person in front of us through security because it's obviously late. It's a young lad with a suitcase and about 4 bags. And they stop him after the first bag and say, "Where are you going with all this?" And he said, "I'm going to the hotel." And they're like, "What hotel?" It's like the Disney hotel. And they're going, "Yeah, which hotel?" And he's going, "The Disneyland Hotel." And they're going, "No mate, that's closed." He's going, "Yeah, Disneyland Paris." And they go, "Where?" So he just brings up a picture of it on his phone to show them. They're like, "No, you're not going there." And he said, "Oh, they said, where are you actually going?" He went, "I was just going to leave my bags with the concierge there." Yeah.
So you're feeling to stay there.
Yeah. No, she said, "Where are you actually going?" And he was like, "I'm going to the park and I'm leaving my bags with the concierge at the hotel." No, that hotel's not open. So where are you going? So they've dragged him off to one side and they're now going bit by bit through all his bags. So I don't quite know what his game was, but yeah. But of course we got stuck behind him while this was going on. You know, and you sort of think, oh, it's going to be a nice quick visit to the park, but no. Right. Infinity's around this way, isn't it? Or do we have to go in the middle at night time? No, it must still be around this side, but we'll try it. Yeah, you'd think he should have done his research first, really, shouldn't you? Like, the hotel's been closed for like quite a long time and isn't due to open till next year. So, yeah. Nice and quiet now. Arcades are quite quiet. Park seems quite quiet. So let's see how much we can get done in our hour and whatever it is we've got. See how much we can get done in our hour and 45 minutes. Where do you want to go first? I do feel that as I've got these on, I need to go to Phantom Manor at night. It's dark, so I can turn them on. I feel that's, you know, a fitting tribute. Sorry?
Leave your light things to go.
Well, no, but we're here till 11 o'clock. So Buzz said 10 minutes, but it's been literally just a walk straight on. So
Scanners detecting more trouble in Sector 9.
That's where the queue is going to, but we just walk straight in.
Sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance,
And
the evil Emperor Zurg.
Be quiet, Buzz. Loads of the rides are saying 10-15 minutes.
Stealing Crystallic Fusion powers.
And this has been really busy a long time, so 10 minutes. But in fact, to walk on.
Star Command picked a fine time to send the new recruits. All right, you junior space rangers, listen up. Zurg is using the stolen battery cells to energize his secret weapon. Our mission is to find his robots and his secret weapon and blast them. Your squadron will retrieve the power cells, while the rest of you concentrate on those robots. You'll rendezvous at Planet Z. I will remain here at Star Command to coordinate the mission. Battle stations, report to the flight deck for immediate launch. To infinity and beyond.
So, a little update on where we left you last. We went on to bus and it broke down. So we came off and they gave us a ticket to be able to go back on at any time we wanted. So we went over to Star Tours and it was a walk on and it was in English. It was fantastic, wasn't it? So yeah, Star Tours, we did that, and then as we came out of Star Tours, it got Buzz up and running again. So we handed the little card thing that they gave us so we could get back on, did Buzz, and now we're in the queue for Utopia. And I'm going to drive this time. So probably still be as disastrous, but I'm going to drive. Yeah, Gary's going to hold the camera. Probably either get my head or my nose or, you know, whatever. So I'm driving, I've got my ears on, so my lights. Turn it like that with the focus in it. Turn it like that with the focus in it.
Yeah, I don't want to be in it.
So I've put my light on and I'm driving. isn't it?
I'll put this on you.
Look how pretty the castle looks at night. We've got the moon and the stars. A romantic, pretty castle.
Lorsque d'étranges et d'inquiétants bruits se font entendre tout autour, aucun ne reste n'est que de veiller et guette les cités.
Just come out of Phantom, and we've just come out in time to see the drone show. Yeah, we haven't seen this one. Quite a cool place to watch it. Quite cool. Just see a little bit of the drone show from by Big Thunder, which we haven't seen this time, and I know it's a slightly different one to what it was before. And Big Thunder's going in the dark, and there's moon in the sky, and I've just taken a couple of pictures which are quite good. Yeah, it's all good. So now we're going to try and walk through and get out before the fireworks finish, because that'll be carnage. Right folks, so we're back in the car. We went to the guest services at City Hall to talk to them about this tax thing, because we've got 3 days of receipts that just about come to the amount you need, and they said the system shut at 11 o'clock and they couldn't do anything, and he was telling us that it has to be within the 3 days. So tomorrow would be day 4, so we know we couldn't use the receipts from day 4, but I thought if we had receipts within a block of 3 days. So we went into the village and we went to the lady we saw the other night in Disney Fashion, and she was really nice, and she said that the system shuts down at 11, but that if we come in tomorrow then we should be able to do it, because she did it with somebody today who had stuff from 4 days ago, she said, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, so we're going to give it a go. I mean, it's not much money back, and I said to Gary, it's not really worth stressing over, but he wants to do it because he said that it's something we have done before, and he thinks if we're owed it, we should claim it back. So yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's a coffee and a pretzel or something like that. But yeah, so we're going to give that a go tomorrow. But anyway, it's very late now, it's midnight, it's late for us bunnies, and we are going to say goodnight to you for now, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be swimming. Not sure if we're going to take the camera down to that or not. Might take the GoPro. We're going to do some swimming, and then after we've done that we will go back into the parks for the last evening, and then it'll be back to the apartment and packing. It's gone so quick this time, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's gone
we were saying quick, yeah. We just feel that this time seems to have literally feel like we've only just got here and it's almost time to go. So it's just not long enough. Right, we'll say goodnight to you lovely people, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night one and all.
No.